What's up guys, my name is Gaddy Gaming and welcome to my first reaction video. I just saw the thumbnail for this PS5 unboxing plus accessories. You know, I know what's been going on with the recent PlayStation update, that they're quote recording PlayStation party chats now, but I'm still a PlayStation fan. You know, I've played PlayStation all my life, literally. So we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this video. If you want to watch the original video, it will be in the description below. But let's get into this. Let's fucking do this. Let's go, dog. I'm hyped.
Alright, what's up? MKBHD here, and inside this kinda huge box is possibly the most hyped piece of tech of this entire year, and that is a PlayStation 5. So this video is a look at the final retail packaging for this console. So some of you might know I've been testing a preview Xbox Series X. This is final. This is what people who pay for it are gonna get. Now we get to take a closer look. So right off the bat on the front here, you see the console, you see the controller. Looks like this is the version with the optical drive, so good to know. And it does say 8K or 4K 120 or HDR, but there's more on the back. And we're basically getting now the whole console sideways, which I think I'm gonna end up having mine sideways, we'll see. It says 825 gigs up here, good to know. I think we might as well open it now. So let's see.
Oh man, I gotta get a PS5.
So at the top here, there's a little cardboard box.
Oh, I got to get a PS5.
Let's see it. This is the styrofoam. This is a big console.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that is pretty nice actually, but it is huge. Dang.
Boy.
That is the PlayStation 5. That is a tall, but also kind of nice console.
I gotta get a PS5.
So yeah, I do like this build. My original reaction to seeing the unveiling video was more strong. I think I called it like an alien spaceship in my first impressions, something like that. But seeing it in person, I do kind of like it now. But by the way, so in the cardboard box, just to finish off the unboxing, you've got the power cable to plug it straight into the wall, no brick. You've got one new DualSense wireless controller, which we'll get to. You got your paperwork, safety guide, quick start guide, your classics. And then you get an HDMI cable, and then there's this mystery plastic thing, which is actually the dock needed to sit the PS5 flat on its side. Because without the dock, the PS5, it just doesn't have flat sides, so it doesn't really sit totally flat. So in any of the media you see with the PS5 sitting on the side, you always see this little black dock underneath it. That's this thing. So don't throw this out. It attaches if you want it. You can, hide it away if you don't, but you'll probably want to have this around if you ever switch to it sideways someday. So, all right, finally seeing the PS5 in person, a couple things strike me. The size is number one still. It is gigantic,
Jesus. But
also the textures. It's a matte finish again on the white outside part, and then the inside is very glossy, as you can see with the reflections.
My God.
And actually, if you look closely, really closely, at the texture on the inside of the PS5, you can see it's actually made up of a bunch of tiny X's, O's, squares, and triangles, which is super cool. They're extremely small and embossed in this seemingly random pattern.
Wow.
But that is super cool. You can see all the ports on the back with the heatsink around it, power at the bottom,
AC,
one
HDMI, LAN, 2 USB 3 ports.
Ethernet, and 2 USB, and then all the way up at the top is a Kensington lock. Then at the front is your full-size USB, your USB Type-C, and then at the bottom, the disk eject button and the power button. So with that disk drive,
honestly, I might just get the digital version. I have some hard disk PS4 games, but I might just get the digital version.
Have on the side for your
Just
physical
because,
games, you do
why-
get eject button
why
still.
not?
And for the digital only version, I guess you just won't have that eject button and the side will be blank, just covered up there, no disk drive. And yeah, you can see it's not a pointlessly complex design. A lot of what you're looking at up front is heat sinks, it's a lot of thermal management, it's a lot of cooling off those insides. Size comparison time.
Xbox. in the
PS4
back.
Pro. It's got a dbrand skin on it, but this is the size of the console that I've been using. It's definitely slimmer. And just this monolith, oh, it's heavier too. The PS5 is heavy. And it's definitely going to be taller, wider. It's bigger in every dimension, and it's heavier. And I guess it really depends on what underneath your TV looks like, about whether this height difference will matter to you or not. But that height difference is real. If you're putting it underneath something that didn't have
I gotta
enough
get a
clearance
PS5.
before, airflow will be even more restricted because of the size of this thing. Xbox Series X. This one's an even more impressive difference here. I mean, the PlayStation just kind of dwarfs it at this point. And I don't know if that's an efficiency thing. I don't know if you're putting it next to your TV, you might not care so much about that. But as far as just the footprint, the sheer footprint of the PS5, I think we're really seeing now how massive this thing is. Kind of looks like a fancy building, like a really cool architected. I don't know what building I'm thinking of, but it kind of looks like a building. But of course, there's more to the PS5 than just the console itself. There is also all the accessories. Let's get into those. So inside this box, you'll have a DualSense wireless controller if you get one separately. So it is white. So again, with the Stormtrooper white color scheme with blue accents, and you'll notice that theme sticks through literally everything here. So as I struggle my way through the unboxing and get to the controller,
Terrible.
the first impression of it is also really nice. I am a big fan of this controller. Now,
I
the
like the
PS4 controller
That
to
looks-
me was
that
fine,
looks
but I
nice.
actually liked the Xbox Elite controller more because it's a little bigger. In my hands, it fits well. It just feels higher quality. So I was hoping actually for a bigger, more solid PS5 controller, and that's exactly what we got. It's more comfortable. The stems are a little
I like
bit
that there's a
longer, it's a
built-in
little
mic in
bigger,
the
but it is still really lightweight, so
DualSense
that hasn't
controller than
changed.
the
But to
DualShock.
me, yeah, this controller is a pretty huge win. You can see the layout is basically exactly the same: triangle, square, circle, X on the
'Cause then
right,
it saves you
arrows on the
from money
left,
from having to
trackpad in
actually buy a
between,
mic,
dual
but it
joysticks,
depends on
and then
how
around
good
the
the
back,
quality
there's
of
no removable back
built-in
anymore.
mic
It's
is.
just
We'll
a
just have to
built-in
see.
rechargeable 1500 milliamp hour battery, and
We'll
the
just
port
have
to
to see,
charge
won't we?
is thankfully USB Type-C. Now I'm excited to test this controller's haptic feedback and new improved triggers and the responsiveness and all that stuff, but as you could probably tell already, the embargo for today's video is just unboxing and hardware, so I can't show that yet. But yeah, for now, the triggers are a little more firm. But anyway, a couple other things you might notice. The microphone's still at the bottom here. There's still the speaker and the PlayStation button, but now there's no more LED light on the back of the controller. That was like a staple of that controller. Instead, the light is behind the trackpad now. And at the bottom here, underneath the light, you'll notice some pins on either side of the headphone jack, and that's for the docked charging. But we'll get more into charging in a second. But again, by far the
Word.
coolest part of the design of this controller is the texture on the back, and it's
Docked charging. I used to, for my PS4 controller, I used to have like a thing that you would plug in to the USB port, or into the charging port or whatever, and then you sit it on the dock and it could charge that way. I actually bought one of those just because, being able to sit the controller down and it charge, just being able to pick it up whenever you're ready to play is dope. And that this controller has that built in is, I might have to get a dock instead of just playing wired, honestly, because it's a different feeling just being able to pick up the controller and being able to play it whenever. And who in the hell just messaged me on Steam? I will get back to them after this. Let me
again
finish
made
this
up
video.
of those tiny little shapes. It's subtle, but you can see the embossed X's and O's and squares and triangles.
Bro, I'm getting
This
a
is something
PS5.
you might honestly
I don't-
never notice if you were
I don't
never
care.
really taking a super close look at the controller, but it is there and it's giving you grip. That is a nice touch. Sony also made a DualSense charging station to charge two controllers at once, which is very smart. I've never actually had any sort of dock for my controllers, so for me they always just kind of sit around next to the console, plugged in via USB to charge. But I think for two controllers, I'm probably going to want to get this thing. It comes with the dock itself and then a pretty long power cable and brick which plugs into the bottom. The controller lines up the pins at the bottom with the pins on the charger, and it just pops right on. And it faces upright so you can see the charging LED color behind the trackpad to know if you're done charging or not. It's great. I kind of wish the dock was a little heavier though. Like it would feel higher quality if it was a more solid base and I could just slam the controller in there. But the rest is great. You're freeing up USB ports on the front of the console. And if you can spare another wall outlet for this charger, seems like a good buy. Also, the click-in is very satisfying. Oh, they should have done magnets though. That would have actually been kind of sick if they had MagSafe technology in the PS5 dock. You could just drop it in there and it would line up on its own. But I don't know, maybe next time. Okay, real quick, let's also take a look at the new headphones and the camera. So the new Pulse 3D wireless headset here is pretty distinct. This is a design that looks to be like super minimal. It's this white and black headset for the PlayStation that'll do 3D audio with certain games that support it. So they drop dual microphones in here for better audio quality and noise cancellation, and they promise a 12-hour battery life. Getting them out the box, the headphones themselves, they look crazy. They look pretty massive and very unique looking. So they look like someone was challenged with the design to make the ultimate, you know, modern minimal pair of headphones. And they came up with this. Now it does have USB-C charging, great. Has a 3.5mm headphone jack to plug straight into the controller and a USB dongle to connect wirelessly to the console or pretty much anything else. But yeah, the headphones. The material here is almost entirely plastic again, which is fine. But they also have this unique dual band design where the bottom is this sliding rubber band for fit. Sits on your head. The ear cushions are super thick and soft and comfortable, and the whole package is pretty lightweight. So that's nice. USB-C charging, microphone mute button, all the controls are at the bottom, including the sliding power and the LED indicator. It's all in the left ear cup. It's really sleek and pretty cool, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to use these no matter how nice they make them. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, do you guys use the Sony PlayStation headphones, or do you use third-party headphones, or just use the speakers on your TV? I'm kind of curious what that ratio is like. Maybe let me know in the comment section below. These are cool, but I probably won't use them. Then last but not least, the HD camera. This will probably be the least purchased official first-party accessory, but let's be honest, for people streaming their games, this is probably going to be the camera to buy that integrates with the whole system and of course matches the whole aesthetic. It's a 1080p camera. It's got a built-in white stand that lets you adjust the angle. So if you put it below the TV, you can point it up. And if you put it above the TV, you can point it down. But yeah, there you have it. Those are all the accessories. That is the PlayStation 5 console.
God, look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, I gotta get a PS5. I gotta get one.
Well, just a first look and unboxing of the hardware. Conveniently, thanks to the embargo, that is all I am allowed to show you in this video today. But you guys already know, as soon as I'm turning the camera off, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and fire it up and start playing some games. I mean, testing. I'm gonna be testing the PS5 over the next couple weeks, along with the systems.
It's a damn lie. You know damn well you're gonna be playing the fuck out of it. Anyway, so that was PlayStation 5 unboxing and accessories. Before its actual release. Doesn't release until November, so that's yeah, I'm gonna get one. I gotta get a PS5 for sure. Probably just gonna get the digital version though, because it's actually less money, and I don't already have that many hard copy games anyway. Most of the games I own on PlayStation are digital anyway, so yeah, that just seems like the better buy for me. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. You know, let me know what you think of the PS5. Will you be getting a PS5? You know, will you get the digital edition or the just regular, you know, PS5? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you want to watch the original video, it is in the description below. Yeah, my name is Gotti Gaming. I will see you all in the next video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn on post notifications to never miss another video like this one. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Bet he's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my